Bro, this is under the church. Look at these coffins. Oh my God.
Across Europe, thousands of forgotten places have been left to decay. Hidden churches, abandoned castles, where entire families simply disappeared from history. This journey would lead us to two of the most mysterious places we've ever investigated: a forgotten chapel hiding something beneath its floor, and an abandoned castle, where a family's entire life was left behind. What we uncovered inside was far beyond anything we expected.
Whoa, my God.
We're watching his generation, his whole year of his life through these photos as we speak. Oh God. You know, Urbex's Abandoned Exploring brings you to places you'll never go to and locals will never see. This is one of them. So in the valleys, there's a lot of different chateaus, which is mansions, castles. And France is known for some of the best mansions in the world, or the best mansions in general. And this is one of them that we're coming up to, built in like I don't even exactly know, I think it's like the 1600s this mansion was built, and it was passed through generations of families and families. And here, the wealthiest people had their own private church, so they never had to leave this area. They did all their praying and everything they worshipped, all inside their church, and when they died, they got buried in the church. The original owners of the mansion are still in the church, and the rest of the place transformed into some museum, which we're coming up to the gate now so I can show you what the museum looks like. They totally disregarded the church, blocked it off, and just left it. So here we go. We are coming right up to this chateau. It is, look at in the distance, the church is through here. You know, back in the day, they owned all the land. Everything here. As you can see there, it's like creeping right out really quick, guys, but check this out. You got these gates right here. This used to be the main gate to get inside here, but there's really no one here today. I actually don't know where anyone is, but look at that mansion. So I just read online, by the way, that this chateau also went from museums and switched, I guess it's even a hotel, but it's so down and there's no one there, and there's only 2 reviews online. I don't know if it's just, I don't know what's happening to it anymore.
The Château de Tressé was built between 1845 and 1848 for Joseph de Préau, replacing an earlier residence on the estate. After Joseph died in 1849, his son Joseph Hilaire inherited the chateau and lived here until his death in 1884. Around 1871, the family constructed this private chapel within the chateau grounds. Beneath it is a family crypt containing the coffins of 5 members of the Préau family, with burials dating from 1870 to 1927. The chateau itself was eventually converted into a sanatorium in 1951, and later became a medical social facility before closing in 2013. But while the chateau survived, the family's old burial chapel was eventually left behind.
Look at this, we are pulling right up to it. Like I said, out of a fairy tale. This is amazing. Completely run down and forgotten about in the back. The stained glass, oh my God, look at the stained glass peeking through, bro. That is magical, actually. Wow. The family that owned that, they would pray here and do their thing, and they knew that they would die on this land. And that's exactly what happened. I mean, the art, the sculptures, everything is incredible. And look at the inside. Already. I will shut this door. Wow. Look at this. Look at the stained glass. That's a lot of money. So I guess down here is where the bodies were, though, the family.
Yeah, the crypt will be down here. So this would have been a stone slab, but then again, with everything being wooden, I'm assuming it's probably just a wooden.
I think it's a whole crypt, bro, that you walk into, right?
Yeah, 100%. It's a crypt down there, and we will end up meeting the former originals of the chateau.
That's crazy.
Explorers, before we get right back in today's crazy adventure, I want to thank ZocDoc for sponsoring today's video. You guys know how I'm constantly traveling the world editing videos, just jumping around, plane, buses, hotels, and all that. And because of that, I've been putting off doctor's appointments. The crazy thing is I always tell myself I'm gonna schedule my doctor's appointment next week or tomorrow, but then somehow those days turns into a month, 2 months, 3 months, and then I end up just never going. And honestly, sometimes it's not even the appointment or the doctor itself. It's just about calling the doctor, being on hold, not knowing when my appointment is gonna be. It's just a hassle. And when I finally do get a hold of the doctor, he's like, there's no appointments this week. You have to wait till next week. But then next week I might be on a trip traveling again, and then I just can no longer go anymore. Pretty much when my schedule is constantly changing, it's just easier to just keep putting it off. Also, I really hate going to the doctors and being around sick people. Now, if you've done the same thing that I've been doing, it's probably better that we shouldn't keep putting this off. That's where ZocDoc comes in. It's a free website that makes it really easy to search for local, in-network doctors, compare to real patient reviews, check out their profiles, see actual appointment availability, and book everything online. They have more than 150,000 providers across 200 plus specialties in all 50 states, and appointments are often available within 24 to 72 hours, with even some offering same-day visits. What I like is that if I know I'll be home for a few days between trips, I can jump on ZocDoc, see which doctor actually have openings that fit my schedule, and book everything online in just a few minutes, instead of just spending time calling different offices. It makes it a whole lot easier to stop putting appointments off. So guys, if you have been putting off appointments like I have, do yourself a favor and click the link in the description down below, or go to ZocDoc.com/exploringwithjosh. Taking care of your health just got a whole lot easier with ZocDoc. And honestly, explorers, just clicking that link is a great step forward to finally checking off that appointment off your to-do list.
Today, almost nobody comes here. The chapel has been swallowed by the forest, its history fading with every passing year. But this forgotten place would become the first clue in a much larger investigation.
So now before we go down and see some of the people buried, we're gonna walk around here and show you the names of them. It is all in French, but at least we can give you guys an idea. Yeah, look at that. 1849 is the oldest person here in the church. So yeah, wow. And look at this, they tried to, it looks like they fixed some of it, or tried to. You can see by the carvings. Like they remodeled it, some of them, right? It looks like it's more newer.
Yeah, they probably did all the redid the plaster.
Mm-hmm. Gotta roll up the sleeves for this. Man. Now, before we go down, obviously we're very respectful. We're just showing you the story and what's happening here, and when we are not disturbing anybody or touching anything. Just letting everyone know. Okay. Dude, I've never been down in one of these, bro. I'm kind of one of these old ladders are super. Oh my god, dude. Is there a step? Oh my god, they
Missing
broke.
a step, be careful.
They broke, bro. We have to be really careful. Holy shit. Oh man. Dude, I've never seen something like this. You guys are gonna freak out. This is no joke. Dude, this is no joke. This is under the church. Look at these coffins. Oh my god. Wow. Once again, these were the first originals that built and owned the chateau. What is that thing? That's a I'm looking at the spider now. I'm freaking out about the spider down there. Well, let's go over here. This one has a huge cross in it. Huge cross in it. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, I've never seen stuff like this. This is scary. Someone's entire body and they were just like in the coffin. Jeez. Bro.
We'll get out of here.
Well, bro, you had too much burgers.
Yeah, that was a
Honestly.
Shit, I stepped my leg, the whole thing stuck.
Are you good though? Yeah, you're not bleeding or nothing.
Help myself.
You good?
No, I'm good.
This is why you have the diet now. Like, Dan.
This is the curse.
No, it is cursed.
Shit. No.
Is it?
Yeah.
Catherine and Joseph?
Definitely walking the dead at this time.
Catherine's buried within the parish.
Okay.
I read that. And Joseph is in the parish.
In here, you mean?
Yeah, under this parish.
Okay. Well, so what do you think? Why would they be cracked like this? Do you think grave robbers came,
Yeah.
or they came just to be curious?
I don't know.
Because I don't know what to expect. Because look at this. Look at these coffins. They're so old with like Jesus, like implemented on it. And now our coffins are like different. These look like vampire coffins, bro.
That's what scares me a little bit. Why is there one missing?
Well, I don't know. Look at this one's name, Marie. This is, we can see it, Marie, Sophie, Josephine.
That's it, Josie.
And they have a crazy one with a royal king emblem on it.
Someone's stolen the skull from this one.
Did it? Yeah, someone did skull rob it. And this one has been completely stolen out. Someone robbed the whole thing. Remember, it's like that documentary, the Jonathan Gerlach case, Gerlach?
Yeah.
The guy who robs places and he was stealing body parts? That's what happened here.
I'm actually looking forward to watching your video of that.
That's what happened. Now when you see it, you see what happens. They come here, they take the bodies, and they sell it online.
Hold on. Oh my god. Oh wow. I know why. Bro, holy shit. Hold on a second.
Wait, yeah, because it's metal.
No, it's not.
What is that?
It's lead.
Lead?
It's a pure lead coffin. That, look at that. No, that.
Oh, this.
No, that.
Oh, no, that's lead.
Pure
Yeah, that's
lead coffin. And
What does
now-
that mean?
Well, they would do that. There's a couple of reasons why. And one, I don't know why they'd use a lead coffin to put that in. And then they put it in a wooden coffin. And then put this metal coffin here.
So
was-
3 coffins.
Yeah, so I actually saw one of these recently in a museum. These metal coffins were one, to prevent body snatchers from taking the body parts.
Oh.
And 2 was to prevent the body from rising out of the grave. Because back then,
Holy
back
shit.
then they believed that if the end of days arrived, that the dead would walk the earth.
Oh my God. How do you know that?
Because I was in a museum recently, and I was actually looking at this, and I made a short on one of these in a museum.
Dang, so this makes so much sense. But you want to know something crazy? Check this out. I don't know if you've seen this. This is the actual, oh, never mind. I thought it was the hair of the person. It's
I'm
not.
going to add something else to the lead coffin as well.
What is it?
Slows the decomposition.
Yeah, it does.
And stops the smell. Helps.
Oh my
stops the smell.
God.
Because Dave showed me
Basically like a
photos.
tin of food without being horrible. Like the silk.
Yeah.
Dave showed me photos earlier on, and I wondered why the bodies were so mummified. That some of these bodies that we'll see in here today are fully mummified, like you'll see in an Egyptian.
Yeah, have you seen
Yeah, like
it?
that one. No, that one's fully Egyptian now, almost.
There's
Almost.
one here, I suppose.
Dang, this was the crypt gate to get in.
Yeah, you can pretty much still see.
Wait, guys, we didn't have to go down the ladder.
Do we not?
No, there's a way. You could just walk down the stairs. There was a staircase right here. I swear to God. So we went down there for nothing. Dave.
Isn't that weird? Though, about being- why is her mouth still open?
Yeah, that's a very weird one.
Stitch the mouth.
Well, sometimes you stitch them out together. Sometimes you wouldn't. Back then, you wouldn't do.
No, maybe not.
And that's where vampirism first came from, because it was actually French as well. A French monk was seen as a bad monk, right? And what happened was, when he died, they buried him, and bad stuff was happening around the village. So then they were like, it must be the monk. So what they did is they dug him up. And when they dug him up, they saw that his mouth was open, there was blood around his mouth. Well, obviously back then they didn't understand decomposition. They would start bleeding out of their mouths, and it looked like his belly was full, like he'd been eating something. But obviously that was just the gases expanding his belly. And that's where the first vampire
it's
case ever
coffee
came
juice
from.
as well.
Jesus.
Yes. And what they did is they got a big slab of stone, put it in his mouth, and smacked it with a hammer. Right, or the foot. They were smacking him, right? Split his skull in half so he couldn't bite anyone again. And then that's when they started stitching mouths together.
Okay, guys.
History lesson
The
with
history
fighters.
lesson is legit on
I did
point.
hear something years ago about the coffin, the lid popping off, but it was to do with the bodies.
Yeah, expanding.
swelling up.
Yeah.
They didn't understand.
So inside this one, it's just like dirt, rusted out body parts, and yarn, or I don't know what you want to call that. And then the next one Yeah. There's that bone there, though. Right there. But yeah, they're all been robbed out. Definitely crazy. And this one got completely taken out. Grave robbing's crazy. Like the people that just come and steal skulls, it goes far back. People have been doing this for so long and they sell them on the internet. It's like wild. But
I'm just noticing some wax.
I don't know.
Like an old candle.
Well, they've been doing it. They've been doing it for centuries. I mean, it was made very public when Burke and Hare in Scotland were stealing bodies because you used to get paid.
Yeah.
You used to get paid for bodies. So and what they would do is the reason why they put it in these metal iron coffins first is because in the first, I think it's 48 to 72 hours, the fresher the body, the more money these body snatchers got paid.
Dang.
And it actually wasn't illegal to steal a body as well because it was no one's property.
Yeah.
So as well, when they put them in these metal things, if they broke them out, then they get arrested for breaking, vandalism. So crazy times.
Yeah. No, it really is. So this guy's clothes is still on, but the body's gone. And the lead, look how they have to rip the lead out with the crowbar or something to get it out. A lot of work and a lot of effort just to get them out to take the bodies. I mean, it is kind of insane. Okay. Yep. It was tricky getting out of here because the ladder is like broken now. Okay. Good job.
Easy.
Not bad. Well, we gotta get Burger Dave out of here. We have to call the ambulance. Send the rescue to pick him out with a ladder.
Imagine fire brigade, didn't you pulling him out?
That's, I think that's her.
She died November 11th, 1849, age 62.
So that might be her.
And she's buried in the cemetery in the Paris.
So that would be down there.
Cemetery of the Paris.
No, bro, that's it. Marie Josephine.
Oh no, it is Marie.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, this one's a bit worn on the bottom.
Yep.
So yeah, she's from the chateau. 73rd year, so she died at 70.
Yeah, she owned the chateau. This is the one.
She's one of the early ones, 1927. She's been down there basically 99.
Wow.
Yeah, 99 years.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So we're about to head out of here, but this must have been like notes of like, I don't know. What do you think would have been there? Just
Probably the
like religious,
what's happening that day.
the events and stuff. Yeah. But it's so cool because it's all just old wood, and the spiral staircase is so sick. I like that. But look at this now, huh?
You can go up there.
I'll go up there. I just want to show this off. Look at this. It's all raining now. It's spooky. But it's also so relaxing to be in here. We could check up here really quick. Why not? It's so dusty. Wow. Something about this place that's so different to me. Either because I haven't done abandoned churches in a while, chapels, or it's because the bodies are in there. I don't know, but it's so relaxing. So guys, like I said, 1871, that mansion was built. And Dave actually knows everyone's names that was buried down below. Do you what are their names?
Yeah,
Dave?
so there's two Sophies, a Catherine, a Joseph, and a Maria. So
Wow.
they were the family members of the chateau.
So how long after the chateau was built was
So
the
chateau
chapel?
was built in 1845.
Yep.
And this was a later addition designed by Joseph in 1871.
Wow, and just to show you guys, the chapel is right there across. That's so cool. So here's what we know about this place. So the family that owned it kept marrying into more wealthy families to grow their families, to rise up together and be able to afford all this, and they all lived in the chateau. Now the crazy thing is, during World War II, a lot of them lost their husbands, which started to weaken the family heritage and their money and their wealth, because then there was no more husbands to keep it moving. And then the 1900s is when the bloodline was really fading to the point where they weren't making enough money and they weren't able to keep the chateau or this going. And that's why the whole bloodline ended, which led to all these years to them buying the hotel and then to the grave robbers coming in here and stealing them. Now the crazy thing is they literally said this is their final resting place where they want to be here forever. And we wonder if that's why everyone is still here, or before the grave robbers came and stole it, and why this hasn't been fixed or remodeled. We are now back out of here, and wow, I mean, again, the details, the history, the people that were here. I think it's so amazing to learn about stuff like this. And it makes so much sense too, like how the French wanted to marry into other wealthy families to grow themselves. I mean, people do that, all the time. I mean, look at, what's that famous, the Kardashians. I mean, they do that. It's literally the same thing. But yeah, I guess the French did it a lot, and it makes sense. But then you got like the rebellion and like those stories, and they, someone meets the love of their life and they're so poor, and then the dad is like, no, you can't marry him. It's all love stories and things like that. But I mean, yeah, this was a really amazing place, and I'm not gonna forget this place. I really not. I feel so sad for the families because they really must have loved it here. And for them to get robbed out of here when they literally specifically wanted to stay here forever is actually heartbreaking and super freaking sad. They literally put that they want to be buried here for eternity, and they think that the ground will like hold them forever here. But everyone around them would forget, but here, they're here forever. Who would have thought they were then robbed? Oh, it makes it so much freaking worse. Now, we're not gonna go, and obviously we're not going near the chateau, but I did a lot of drone shots of the land around here and the chateau itself, just so you guys can get an idea of the family and what they had going for them and what they had built for themselves in the 1800s. Now, I will leave this video with one last word. Remember, the family wanted to be remembered. They wanted to be a part of this land, and now I feel like I'm so glad I came here because in some way, we're now learning about this family over 100 years ago and kind of bringing them back up. So maybe this is a video for the family.
And just a rock throw away from this chapel, we wake up in a hotel not far from the castle.
So this is our morning. We all woke up. We are in, these little single beds each. And to top it off, this hotel we're staying in, we are the only ones here in France staying in this entire hotel. There's no one else here, I promise you. And look at that. Look at that pool. Would you stay here? Are you gonna swim in that? But I'm gonna show you as we walk through the halls how quiet and spooky it is. But we are heading right now to another abandoned house here in France. And everything, even the furniture, it's all like old school. And it smells like cereal in here, old cereal. It's not a good lift. You'll see. Guys, in the comments down below, tell me your nightmare hotel stay stories. I know we all have one. Maybe I won't, maybe I should. I'll stay and I'll sacrifice. I'm going to number 1, ground floor 0. Like, oh, this is just enough for us to get in here. If you're claustrophobic, you ain't doing this. All right. What's super cool about this place? Check this out. Oh wait, the door doesn't open.
Can't ever leave.
Yeah, we're stuck. Oh, here we go. We're free. Feel it where? Well, if you're telling me to walk on it, I shouldn't. What is all that? It's spongy. I don't know. Well, check out the pool, though. We're vibing. This is beautiful, huh? And so here's the front of this place, by the way. This is the original, what it looked like in its prime. There we go. We're leaving the coolest hotel in France. There's the sign right there. That's the place you guys gotta go. Cathedral, the Notre Dame Cathedral. Well, look at all this though. It's so cool. I love going to new cities and towns when traveling, but this is a cool area. But anyways, guys, enough of this. We have no time to go adventure into, which I wish we could, this whole town. We have to get to the abandoned spot. So we just arrived to this small town, yet really, really nice. We know nothing about the history. We don't know who lived there or anything. And it's going to be like one of these investigation videos when we get inside, we're going to look around to try to find the guy's name, the family, or whoever used to live here, and then put the story together. The only thing next to this abandoned house in this area is just a church. I mean, we're on the road to the house now, but we just don't know. Okay. Yeah, you can see it right there. Look at that car. I didn't even notice at first. There's a car right here as well. I mean, we gotta go quick. Hang on, that's electric fence. All right, people did jump here. The Urbex Highway. So everyone else has been this way. Ow. Thorns. Look at that, the mailbox for the place. Look how it looked. Here we go. So before we even get into this house, this was like their little garden. All right, now it's time to actually head in. Oh my God, like I said, all the thorns. Oh, here I go. Oh my God. Holy crap. Look at the walls. Hey, let me get my light on. This is wild. Whoa, my God. I never seen a chandelier look like that. It's really cool, old antiques. The rooms, the fake flowers. I'd never seen a boar's head in an abandoned place before. Something out of Skyrim. It's actually amazing. That's what I mean. This is why I love France so much. I mean, this was a really good room to start this off, though. Obviously, already looking at this place. That's one of the family members that used to live here. There they are over there. And if you look to the right, this is very early 2000s. We got VHS tapes, still blank tapes right there. All CDs to the music. So we know they left here in the 2000s, very early. Could even be 2002, 1. These old magazines are kind of fresh. But again, let's appreciate this wall though. I think it's so cool. And the furniture. I love all that stuff. You can see how like that beige, pinkish carpet curtains with the sun beaming through it is making this like warm tint for us, which is really nice. Oh man, my heart was beating because I am so scared of exploring with like farmers. It always freaks me out. But I think Dave's trying to find a way upstairs. He says it's a bit hard. So we'll see how much we can actually get done here and what we can see. I mean, look at this. Look at the front. You know this house was built in the 1800s. Easy from what we're looking at here. Look at that. Make a little pizza in there, pizza oven. And it's empty. It's empty. I mean, the pots and pans are still on the shelves. See where the water damage is. Whoever used to live here loved to listen to music. They had so much CDs, they had speakers and a booming system, I'd say. But oh man, look at that. That is not good. It's all water damaged. This is why if you have a problem with your roof, you fix it right away.
So I believe this was his family home. At a young age, as you do, they join the military, and he was serving over in Africa, helping build the schools and stuff. He met an African woman. Obviously they had children together, and then they returned back to France. You can see all the pictures in there where he's standing with obviously her family in Africa. So this is a guy here.
Oh yeah, huh?
You're seeing, look, and then all his time through obviously being in Africa.
Dude, that's actually so sick.
And then his baby pictures. Obviously his child and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's this one. You might want to have a little look through them.
You know what's crazy? Why does he leave his albums here? Why does he leave his family albums here? A lot of people do that in abandoned places.
I think it's 2000, I've worked out 2001, this place has been empty.
I called that as soon as I walked in the door, 2001.
Oh, because there's a light there, it says 2000 on it, and then there's nothing after that, so.
Yep, I called that.
You'd have to look at his military pictures.
Well, this is him now when he's older. Look at him now.
Yeah.
You can see how he aged from
You can see how much
here
has changed here.
to here.
Yeah. And we're still standing in the same house today.
No, we really are. That's him now.
Yeah, look.
Look at him now. And I have a glare on my screen. Hang on. Yeah, look at him right there, right now.
Crazy.
Oh, look at him there too, with his family. Dude, this guy seems mad cool.
But those pictures of military.
I wonder if he's gone now. Like he could have passed away. He's getting really old, and those pictures still look old. He would be in his 80s, 90s now, most likely.
Oh, is that him?
Oh
Here,
shit! Look at him.
Um,
Where's the military of him? It's kind of hard to. Well, watching his generation, his whole year of his life through these photos as we speak, I think that's so amazing. That's him right here.
I think it's the younger version, like the younger him. I don't know where it was.
What's crazy though, how eerily preserved this is. Does that make sense? Why are there family photos there and not collected? Why are their shoes still on the rack? We're learning more about them as we went along. It's cool, but like, what happened? What made them leave this place and not want to take the things out of it? But then again, I see it at every abandoned place. I will try to go up, but only a little bit. The stairs seem solid. Nah, yeah, we can't walk in that room. So I think right now we must be in that tower. The little tower maybe, or I don't know. Yeah, we can't go in there at all. So the roof leak is mostly in the middle that caved in. And when you walk the staircase, it's always better to walk on the edge, connecting to the wall. Oh my God. This is a time capsule. I love this place because it's so old, but everything is so preserved. This place is a masterpiece to explore in. I mean, I'm going through history and things that I have no idea what's it about. Port Royal, generations of family photos. This is so cool. Look at that. Someone put this Kier beer in there. How does the outside look? Hang on. You can't see anything. This place is so unique because it's all antiques. Yeah, it's a little messy, sure, but it adds flavor to it. Even the photos where you can look through it. Hang on. Here, I'll show you this one. Could be of this place. I go against this wall, and we look in it like this. There we go. They're like eating right there underneath something. Look at that right there too. It's a little like radio speaker player. I think that's amazing. It's just such a mini one. Look at the details just on the door. It just blends into the wall. That's why I love the French style. They do such a good job at making like hidden walls and hidden rooms inside the walls. I mean, I love this dude. I don't even know who he is. It's like out of anyone to go inside of his house, I hope he knows. See, what is this? It's massive books. I feel like this book ruins the desk. Yeah. Let's move this like out. Anyways, what else is over here? Got his glasses, the old playing cards, and this massive book from 1925. I have no idea what this is. Oh shit. Look at that. That's him. And this is in the house. That must be his mom. That must be his mom. Look at that. That's the room we first got in where the boar's head is on. Well, I found it and then I took it out of a book.
There's the 3 children though.
Yeah. Well, look at this real quick. My bad, guys. I'm stealing it real quick. But that's where it was. Look at that. Ain't that creepy?
Yeah, that is. Actually, that is kind of creepy.
That just got me the chills. Oh, God. He's gotta see this for himself. That's the first room we got in.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's cool, right?
That is cool. And when you go back in that room, there's a picture of him, his wife, and the 3 children. They had 2 sons and a daughter.
Okay, I think I seen that in the front.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what would that be for? I know it's like a tribe thing, and it goes so far back in culture history, and I don't know much about.
Yeah,
all
let us
that.
know, guys, what that is. Is that kind of like where they tap it, or he's making noise?
I don't. Yeah.
You know that? No, it's not really doing it.
Yeah. Dude, it's funny because I never even pointed that out in my video. I was just looking at it.
It's a coconut.
It really is. But the books, bro, look. Old books, like, it could be first editions. You have no idea. This one was even taped up. These books are probably, what, like 90... Let's go. Hello? Oh, you fucking bastard.
Did you get my text?
No, no signal.
I text saying just get in, it's easy.
Nah, I want the proper.
Okay,
Go
good.
that way.
You fucking bastard.
Dude, my heart is racing. I just feel sick. He's just coming in, my bag's down there and all.
I heard some bullshit Fred's accent, some shit, and I'm like, oh, we're fucked.
Dude, he literally, that's the scariest I've been in.
I'm sweating like fuck.
Anyways, guys, before we almost had a heart attack, this was the hospital bed right before he died. So he died actually here, and now you can put it all together, pretty much like hospice. He died right here. He wanted to live in this house. He died here, and this is what else I found right here. This is him as a kid, or it's his dad before him. So just showing you more. Check out these two. All his stamps. You got the passport, which is amazing. I love seeing that. So different back then too, how it looks. Last thing before I go, showing you the toy gun. Since this room's done, let's move on and see what other surprises are here. Off we go. If I can make it in. Going into the kids' bedrooms, of course. You can clearly see right here in the kids' bedrooms. The wallpaper's all like wobbly. I'll shut this door. An old fireplace. What is this? Someone was lighting up something in the center? All their clothes are still left too. I wish it was like dates on clothes so you can kind of figure things out. Like, is there tags on like dates? Like, what's this? It says Z on it. Does it say like, oh, made in blah, blah, blah? Nope. Actually, just look at the desk, the bureau, I mean. The cabinet, the closet, whatever. This looks like something out of Narnia. You open it up and it just takes you to a different world. Where does this go? It's like, oh, this is the tower. Now we're in the tower. Look at this. That's a nice old kid's like toy bike. This is the Rapunzel kind of tower though, for real. Dang, the old sewing, probably by, I think it's Stringer. I think it is, the sewing machine kit. It's all pink too, probably maybe for their kids. They must have loved it in there. Like a Disney movie, you know? And they like Disney, they had the Donald Duck thing. You can tell by the photos, this family was very family oriented. They loved each other. I mean, by the photos you can see, but by their items, what they have here, they really took care of each other, looked out for each other. That's the vibe I'm getting at least. This is like a little cleaver. Dude, this is heavy. Heading out of here now. Probably going upstairs. See, we can't go through the other parts of the room because we'll just fall in. Oh wow, that's where the bathroom is. That's a crazy bathroom. That's massive. That's supposed to blow the air into the fireplace, but this is a huge one. All right, we're going into the next rooms. This is not too bad in here. Surprisingly, straight 2000s here. Got the Stephen King books. This ain't that old at all compared to the other rooms. Yeah, VHS, fat screen TVs. All their stuff is thrown out. Someone dug through here. Passports, that's what I mean. All their passports are here. I just don't understand. December 1966, this passport was issued. This is where, oh, so it looks like they had a baby. Like one of the, I'm assuming like the daughter had a baby? Because, look, it's in here. Anything interesting in here? Oh, snap. Their wallet. Crazy. I'm so nosy about this family. I think that's cool. Maybe that's the hospital. We're on the last rooms now. Brings you right up into the roof attic. We'll go up there. I mean, this is awesome. Roller skates in France. Just so you know, guys, roller skating is actually super popular still in France. Like, I know in the west coast of California, it's still doing pretty cool, but here in France, people roller skate a lot. There he is, though. That's our guy. Don't know if you can translate that. February 1977. Yeah, he is definitely not alive. This was his house. They moved out. They couldn't afford it anymore. You know, things moved on and they had to ditch it. That is always the case with all these places, and that is probably what really happened. I see these things I just like. These little guys. They need to make them more. If they need to make them again. I want one. We killed this place. And once again, really quick over here, this area is lopsided, but wow. Okay, if that was the bathroom, great, but wow. You turned your tower into the bathroom. This would have been my room, my little office. I would have had my live stream gaming room in there, I swear to God. Last place. The roof. We'll see what we can get out of here. Probably it's all empty, but it's good to do a whole check of the house. Okay, whoa, no way. Okay, surprise is right. I did not expect this. That's what I said. This goes back to what I was saying. They were a family. They were a really good family. They came up here to do all their playing, like a recess room where everyone can hang out and have a great time here on top of the roof. They lived great. What a great family, honestly. Look at that. Wow, you don't want to breathe this in at all. All this pigeon, rat shit, whatever, you don't want to breathe it in. I'm only going to be up here for a second. But look at that. Their tennis rackets. This is a really cool castle. I've never seen one like this. And then the foosball. I mean, the birds own this place now. This ain't our place to explore. All right, show me.
Did you see this?
Yeah, I thought it was someone doing satanic rituals.
No.
I really thought it was something dumb.
No, this is really smart. In fact, you don't often see this that often. I won't say it's a survival tactic, but it's a way to. So, for example, if you had a power cut and you're in a cold climate, it's going to be pretty damn cold, especially in a house this big. So what they've done here, I'm guessing this was when they lived in it. The heat must have broke. A great way of getting heat into a room is you put a pan down like this with a couple of candles and you prop up your tin or some kind of metal, hollow metal, or easily conductive, heat conductive tray or something. Prop it up. As the rising heat from the candles hits it, it heats up that much, it gets that hot, it acts as its own little radiator, and it's a great way to make heat efficiently in a power cut, and it's very cost effective, and it's an old school way of doing it, and it's good to see someone's done this.
I just don't get it. What? So this gets hot and then this gets hotter?
No, this is broke. With the rising heat hitting this heater becomes super hot.
Oh, I get it. Heat. Oh wow, it's almost like you're making a radiator.
Exactly what it is.
What?
Exactly.
Dude, we need to do this. This is actually a good method.
And it.
Dang, smart. Dude, look at that.
Yeah. No, not just a pretty face.
Who else knew this? In the comments down below, who else knew what he meant? I just want to know. Don't just say me like you knew this just to sound cool. I actually want to know who generally knew that.
But you can see it. I've just noticed another one here. Look, another one. They've done it again. They've propped it up on this. They probably propped it like that. Had that. Sat over it. Maybe not. Maybe not, but they've had it some way with it.
So either way, whoever did it was probably either an urban explorer sleeping here, or it was
one of the past owners from years ago.
I don't think it was an urban explorer. This is all too old school for an urban explorer. I think this is someone who lived here years ago.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's what I mean. This place is like a time capsule for the most part, though.
Exactly.
So, yeah, wow. So Dave ended up translating this.
So this one was, for being in the military, it was a defence medal for artillery. It says artillery.
Yo.
And then, so that's what he did. And then after the military, he went into the government. This is some kind of degree in high up in the government.
Yep, so that's his name.
Yeah.
Pierre. That's his, what is that, surname? Last name. It's really cool. His awards are still here. And I mean, over here, this is the guy we're talking about, just so y'all know. Guy is a legend.
But it was saying...
Funny enough, I missed this room. This is at the very first floor. This was their... Yeah, I missed this room. I actually seen a picture of this place on Facebook years ago. Like a long time ago. I had no idea this was in France. Oh my God, okay. I don't think people realize, dude, a grandfather clock like this? Grandfather clocks are just already worth so much money. I said when I get my own house, I'm getting a grandfather clock, like a really good one. And like, dude, I mean, this one's mid, don't get me wrong, but they have some insane, they cost a lot of money though, but I really, really want a grandfather clock. Wow, they had the old TV. Everyone had their TV in the living room. I mean, their computer. Everyone had their computer in the freaking living room, like the family computer when we were all young. I love that, like 2000s to the max. That is so funny. Check this one. The better TV was right here, the Sony. What's out here? Just like a little private garden to relax. Look at that, goes into another building. We're gonna go over there. We are totally going over there. Let's take it. Most likely, these rooms are just like where they did their washings and clothes and supply rooms and garage. I'm assuming that's what it is. They had looks like animals, could be chickens, a bunch of different things, livestock. This was you can see it, the clothesline to dry their clothes. Light's still on. Oh, I didn't even know my light's still on. This is where all the big spiders would be though. I don't want to go too far in. Check this one. Yeah, animals were definitely there. The one thing I noticed I thought was cool is that little light. That little light. Something about it. It's very calm out here now. Yeah, but look at this. I didn't even notice that. The door's just wide open as we walk into the house. Oh.
You in the tunnel?
No, where's the tunnel?
Like a tunnel right here.
What do you mean? Oh, right here?
Yeah.
I didn't actually. I didn't. Hang on. Turn on my light. Wow. It's a whole garage. What is it, like his wine cellar, huh? Look at that. See, Dave showed me what was up. I had no idea. Nice new freezer. Store their meats and ice creams. Or bodies, whatever you prefer. Yeah, just a whole thing for their wines. Everyone in France and Italy had their wines. Ah! So Dave, what do we learn now?
So their names are, her name's Aneska and his name is Pierre.
Okay.
And I found upstairs when I translated his thing here, I'll show you right now. Medal for National Defence.
Oh, okay.
It's not even loading up now, but in 1982.
Nice.
That was that on the fireplace upstairs. And then this one. Yeah, so I think he was serving in West Africa through the French army, and obviously he met...
he met the love of his life.
Anika, is it? No.
Anika, you said, I think.
Anika, if I pronounce that right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's cool.
And then brought her back to France, but the letter on the desk also was her writing to her mother how she was first ever drove a Land Rover.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah.
So when they had their kids grew up and they went into the army too. The son did.
The oldest son.
Yeah, the oldest son went into the army. That did happen.
This is where the investigation took a completely different turn. Hidden among the family's belongings was an official French military certificate. It identifies the owner as Maréchal des Logis Pierre Morin. In the French army, Maréchal des Logis is the rank traditionally used for non-commissioned officers serving in artillery and cavalry units. The certificate confirms Pierre received the Médaille de la Défense Nationale, bronze grade, with the artillery clasp. That clasp isn't decorative. It identifies the branch of service in which he qualified for the award. The document is dated 30 January 1992 and was issued at Suippes, one of France's principal artillery garrisons, home to major artillery regiments for decades. That single certificate confirms something we had only suspected up until this point. Pierre Morin had a documented military career in the French Army's artillery. The military connection also lines up with the rest of what we discovered inside the chateau. Family photographs, African documents, and personal belongings all point toward Pierre spending part of his life in Africa before returning to France with his wife and children. While many details of his military career remain unknown, this medal provides the first official record we've found that connects the man who owned this abandoned chateau to the French armed forces.
It's almost sad. Now it's sad leaving, learning everything we learned about this place. And then knowing like, dang, this is it.
Yeah, it's just sad. Oh, it's just sad. Like, where'd everyone else go? You know, it's just like everyone died, their generation, and it's life though. It's life. I learned so much mentally and through life, and how much shorter life really is now. You know, once you see every house, some of the best things in life that you had, and it's like it's all gonna be taken away from you anyway. You're gonna die. And it's like you just have to live your best life now. Because it's like every other place we go into, every other story, there's not a single change of a difference. You're still gonna die. It's just all about family, friends, and just being happy. You don't need the best of everything, just the best life of surrounding with the circle of people you were with. And I think this house really shows and proves that alone, you know? And I do really mean that. It's like this, I think it's the most valuable life lesson that we still all have to learn and grow and understand, is just to be kind to everyone, enjoy what we have, and just be cool with our surroundings of people. Going right out these, oh my God, muddy ass gates.
We come through this way?
Yep. I remember this. Dang it. Could you grab my bag? Thank you. Nettles. Obviously the way we took first was easier, but you just don't know. So now we're gonna play it safe. So as we're leaving here, you can see how this place was like a fortress, a castle, how they built it right up on here with the tall walls, up on the hills looking down off of everything. Was really, really impressive. I really love this video. Jeez, all mud. Oh, I gotta put this away. We made it either way. Look at this. This is the third abandoned car we seen. That's an old one, huh? Dang. It looks like the one off Jurassic Park. Just needs the filter on it, the Jurassic Park filter. No. 3 abandoned cars, and it's wide open. Imagine if it was Pierre's car, though.
Well, she even said in the letter that she didn't like driving the Land Rover. So maybe he changed the car to later on.
Who knows?
It's on the old driveway now that just doesn't exist anymore.
We made it back to the car. We parked right on the side of the road. That's how we did it, with all our suitcases and stuff, but hey man, it's a risk every time you explore out here. People could have robbed us, but not in Paris, by the way. Things are pretty good. There it is. There's the KFC. Oh, I can't wait. My mouth is watering right now. See, the KFCs in France has different stuff than the ones the United States does, but they also have different stuff than the ones even in the UK. Here we go. Check it out. I can already see it. Look at this. Right there, guys, at KFC here in France, they have a Cheeto edition whole menu. Cheeto fries, Cheetos ice cream actually, fries, burger, Cheetos nuggets, and what is that? I do not know. The extra cheddar bacon Boxmaster. Let's get inside. Let's try this all out. I'm amped. Just found something completely different I've never seen at any other fast food place for KFC in my life. Okay. And it's not chicken. Can you guess? Beef burger. Nope. There's a freaking play slide in KFC. That does not exist in USA. Does that happen? Do you have that? Everything Cheetos, even extra sauce. Yeah, we need it. We need it. All right, I know you guys want me to try this, and we're gonna try it, but really quick, let's zoom in on everything. Let's see what it is with this whole Cheetos thing. Is there meat in here? I don't know. The sauce. I'm not, let's see how this tastes, right? Wow. Okay. The Cheeto sauce tastes like Cheetos. The nugget is no meat, just purely cheese. Like there's nothing else in it. Amazing. The Cheetos, hot honey, vanilla ice cream, the biggest one you can think of. We're getting the honey, the Cheetos all in one. People might freak out about the whole Cheetos and ice cream. I'm telling you, it all complements each other. The hot honey from that goes good with the vanilla ice cream. The Cheetos go good with it all. It matches together and makes something incredible. Check this out. Now inside here, we got hot Cheetos cheese, Cheetos, chicken, and I think this is chicken. I think this is like, actually, you know what? I don't even know what this is.
I think this is either a hash brown or it's like a cheese patty.
Okay. Well, let's take a bite out of it, and then we also have the regular one. But even the bun looks good. Like this bun is different. I swear I'm on a diet. I'm not a fan of KFC in the United States. You'll never see me there. But first off, France did a really good job with the Cheetos Corporation. Like that big collab, they did a good job. All of it goes together. I like the artwork. But this burger, whatever this thing is, amazing. It is fresh. It tastes good. I think France just do a good job at keeping all their food fresh and way better than the USA. So today we are rock, paper, scissoring for the Tower of Terror bed that's up there in the Airbnb. We are in like a castle. So to end the night.
There's spiders are going to be in there.
Yeah, that's true.
Just telling you, it's very open up there.
All right. Guys, ready? All right, you do it, though. We go and shoot again. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Me and you.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh, my God! Yes! So where's, right here? Oh. Oh, man. I won a great one. Look.
Tower.
We really are in the tower of the place. Look we overlooked the whole place.
The medieval tower room. Oh, damn, look at this.
This is actually insane.
Huge shout out to my Patreon tier supporters, especially to Urban Legends and Beyond, Arrow, Phil McCracken, Alex K, Ace and Arlo Bolster, Copper Manatee 82, Haley Baxter, Junior the Explorer, Christine Williams, D Love, Melissa Valine, Cassandra Hitt, Haunted 1821, Skylar Gidry, Tim F, aka Chef,